title-winning team of 1991. Saw one. Henry. But he's not going to be allowed to take this one quickly, or he is in the end, by Alan Wiley, was pacing out to the distance. Now that was strange.
That was very strange.
For next season and the season after. Henry for Cole, for Bergkamp. Henry. Chip goal against Manchester City. Henry. Turned Barton, showing much in Arsenal's favour. Lauren turned his back, but he's still got the ball. Oh, it's at the post. Henry.
Well, again, I have to say, I've always said about the right-hand side of Arsenal, it doesn't create a lot, but my goodness, it creates a lot here. It's a fantastic build-up again. And Manchester City, Martin, are all over the place. Should be 1-0. How it isn't. And he's got his opening goal of the game.
Well,
that's how easy it was.
He stayed down after that. He's still down.
Don't know whether they opened the groin a bit there. Hamstring area, they're having a little tentative prod. Maybe the groin just opened it. That side, Reyes, another left footer.
Well, the grimace, he's obviously felt some pain.
It's funny, isn't it? You give somebody a couple of weeks off.
He's obviously been back in for a bit of training prior to this game, but he's had plenty of time off. And we'll see the mobility of Henry, and it wasn't bad, was it?
No, there was a ball. To admire yet again. Looks in working order. Look at this. Wonderful football, and just plays it in where you would normally expect someone to be coming into.
Kevin Keegan would have wanted. They've regrouped in numbers now. Henry.
Players on the left, totally spare.
Henry for Perez.
The full penalty.
Henry's corner. Henry again. So maybe their picture is not as gloomy as sometimes has been painted. We have a problem here. Henry helps them out. And that will be a goal. Problems with the Football Association already in his first season.
Well, there's only been a couple of occasions when they've been picked open.
And Kolo Touré as well. Henry takes. Suddenly high heads. Suddenly the rain has started to come hammering down. Henry. Distant.
On anywhere, but they get a little deep again. Look how deep they are. That's what I mean about giving the goalkeeper a problem. It's a decent ball from Henry into a decent area. Goalkeeper and defenders are a little bit too close. Oh, that is chucking it down now, isn't it? Look at that. They didn't get it.
And here's Bergkamp to Henry. Youngberg! On goal. He didn't get the touch. But it all goes down as Tarnack rues the moment as to was it a foul on Anelka. He thinks so.
Well, they all do. They're round Alan Wiley. Big decision, Mark. It might only have been a free kick, but it's the difference between 0-0 and 1-0 down. They are not happy, Manchester City. This is it. There's a little contact. I don't think there was much made. But look at that. They just don't get it right. They're wide open here for about the first time in the game, and it's an awful ball for Tarnack to have to deal with, Martin, because he knows if he doesn't deal with it, Freddie Ljungberg's tapping it in anyway. He has to try and just get the faintest of touches here and let it run past the far post. He just gets a bit much on it, rather than the other way around.
Well, Tarnack is a scorer at Highbury again, but not for the right side from his point of view. Henry for Ashley Cole. Gilberto. And looking left Arsenal again. Perez. More relaxed in these sort of areas, which might lead to a better end product for them as well. Never quite the same at 0-0 as it is when you're 1-0 in front. Perez. Oh, and James has spilt it! Henry. How are you saying, Andy, that who would agree with that? Wanted the draw between Portsmouth and Wolves, and of course Blackburn have been beaten by...
Can be painful. Well, just a bit sloppy, look. It's a lazy little ball back, and he comes, and you can see that. Oh, as David Beckham made them famous, didn't he?
Metatarsal.
That's the one.
That's the word.
I knew you'd know it.
Pitch having puddles on it yesterday, and I think we might have some puddles on it this afternoon. Opportunity to say how well it seems to be working between referees and players with a different approach. Perez. Oh,
It's close, it's so quick, but look at this. So aware of each other. The Frenchman, and it skips past Sun Ji Hai. Now there goes Richard Dunn across to try and make the tackle. The ball's away. Well, it's a brush if anything.
Ori. All the way by Sun Ji. Swept wide by Campbell to Ori. At the corner, Ori. Perez to Ori. Chance for the change of pace. City doubling up on him. Barton, like a dog with a bone. Perez can't keep it, but Ori might. No. To it bravely, Reyes. Perez. Ori.
It's involved. So 3 touches of the ball, and they've all been pretty effective for the young Spaniard. Might even have been played in there. But Henry looking for his goal. Concentration for David James.
Reyes herring through the middle. Henry. Oh, the debutant.
Side. Perez and Henry as well, Martin. And Reyes if he plays.
Perez. Henry. For Reyes. It's a chance for him. And David Perez found the angle, got the ball. Henry's waiting. And James is there again.
This is lovely football, and they pick out Reyes here. He's on his right side, and, well, makes himself a big goalkeeper. Hits him in the face more than anything. This is the second one where it just gets deflected away from him, Martin. And both Reyes and Henry think it's there. That's a very, very brave save.
Compliment to the Barclaycard Premiership. It's been a similar story here. Arsenal haven't yet got their narrow victory.
It's a free kick when Robbie Fowler wins the ball.
Ball through to Perez by Edu, used to Henry. He's got plenty to aim at, like that! An astounding goal from Thierry Henry. And Arsenal have scored twice when Manchester City have been appealing for free kicks seconds earlier.
Well, the strike is just awesome. It's the only word to describe it. You and I are right behind this. And it is like an arrow. It's like a tracer. Unsavable, unstoppable.
But they were appealing again.
Well, I think it's a free kick. I don't care what anyone says, Mark. This is a free kick. But this strike is awesome. Watch this. Look, keep an eye on it if you can. I mean, just, David, you've been brilliant, but don't even dive, mate. Just turn round and pick out the net, because that's as close as you're going to get to it. A strike from a super striker. Oh, take a bow, son.
It surely settled the day for Arsenal. He's equal now with Alan Shearer on set.
Been a great decision. But that there, just look and admire.
And Henry, from an improbable angle, even with his gifts, absolutely buried it.
That was. Well, let's have a little look at that instant.
The name is Thierry Henry. These mass incidents and what can happen at the end of grabbing on him, that will be a free kick to Arsenal. We talked about him being a tough nut.
Oh, steady, steady.
Doesn't want to incline the nut then.
No. Well, I have to say, you mentioned it earlier, this has been one of the easiest games to referee, although conditions are difficult. And I don't know.
It just shows how much you have to concentrate for the entire 2-0. It's now 2-1. Player's been red carded. It'll make the headlines. Anelka here.
And you can understand the frustration with Anelka and Fowler and everyone that was around Ashley Cole trying to run away with the ball with a minute or so to go.
be away here. Dunn trying to buy City a bit of time defensively and force him wide. Corner.
Yeah, that must be very, very close to the last action of the day. Turned out to be an eventful afternoon. But for 85 minutes, it looked a formality. 2 talking points. I'm sure Kevin Keegan will have an opinion on. 3 now, sending off, of course, but with both goals.
Well, let's hope, perhaps, from football's point of view, the abiding memory will be Henry's wonderful goal, which, of course, is now the decisive goal. Subsequently sent off for his part in it.